Welcome, students, to my English class. Today we are going to start with chapter number 21 Vocabulary. So, this is a very short chapter but a very interesting one. Here we will learn about the various vocabulary terms which we use in our English language. Now, what is the definition of vocabulary? Vocabulary refers to the words we know to communicate effectively. In general, vocabulary can be described as oral vocabulary or reading vocabulary. So, there are two types of vocabulary, one is oral and one is reading. Oral vocabulary is what? It refers to the words we use while speaking or recognize in listening. And reading vocabulary refers to the words we recognize in print. So, oral is while we use while speaking, and reading vocabulary is the ones which we use while writing or reading something. So, these two types of vocabulary are there. And vocabulary's main function of vocabulary is to communicate in a more effective manner. Now, today we are going to learn about three types of vocabulary. One is synonyms, one is antonym, and one is homophones. So, what is an antonym? An antonym means the words, the opposite words, means the words which mean just the opposite. And synonym is similar meaning words. Like here, you can see the word happy. The synonym of the word happy is joyful, delight, overjoyed. Antonym is sad. Old is elderly, descript, mature, and antonym is young. Smooth means flat, uniform, horizontal, and antonym of this word is uneven. So we must remember that synonym are the same meaning words and antonyms are the opposite meaning words. Now, synonym, now we are going to learn about the differences. A word having same or nearly same meaning is as another word. This is synonym. And definition of antonym is what? A word having an opposite meaning to another word. Now we'll go through some examples. Adversity means difficulty, misfortune. Baffle means confuse, diffuse, deceive. Candid means honest, truthful. Dare means challenge, defy. Elaborate means embellish, keen. Fluid means argument, dispute. Gloomy means cheerless, dim. So, all these words, these examples of the same meaning words or nearly they mean same. Now, coming to the example of antonyms in and out, left and right, tall and short, big, little, long and short, first and last, meek and bold, up and down, stop and go, true and false, happy and sad, old and new, win or loss, work or play. So these are the words having an opposite meaning to one another. Moving on to the next slide. Here now we have already learned what are antonyms, what are synonyms. Now we are going to learn what is homophone. Homo means same and phone means sound. So homophone means the same sound, same pronunciated words. Like here you can see the example of sea, sea, air, air. Air means the wind which blows, and another air means the successor. Buy, when we buy things, and buy means to bid somebody goodbye. Cell is the smallest unit of our body, and cell means to sold out something. Male and male, one is the male which you send to one person, and male is the male gender. Here means one is a place and one is your one of your five senses. Flower, flower. One is an edible item, and another is the flower. Peace and peace. Similarly, be and be. Four and four. Lie, lie. One is telling a lie, and another is to lay down. Tale and tale. Tale is a story, and another tale is the tale of a monkey. All right. So homophones are the words which uh, where the pronunciation is the same but the meaning is different. Here are some more homophones. You can see the trees are already bare. Be quiet. It is a nice day for going to the beach. Tom doesn't like green beans. After a while, I got bored and left. She likes blue dresses. I'm afraid of bears. One bear is the tree, and another bear is the animal. One is be quiet, one is a buzzing bee, another is a beach, another is a beach. The great beaches towards towered up towards the sky. This is a beech tree. One is a bean, and another is I've never been to Japan, means going somewhere. Board is boarding a bus or a train, and one board is what? Writing board. Blue is she blew into her hot coffee to cool down, and another blue is the blue dress. So these are some more examples of homophones. Now, coming to the exercises of your book, over here in the first exercise, you need to apply appropriate homophones to the alternatives given in the bracket. See, dash is given was a boy in my class who could speak Dutch. So here, there, and there given. So we need to choose the correct there, that is THERE. Similarly, you need to do the rest of the things. Like look at number E. Every religion has different rites to celebrate. So one is the rites and rituals, another is the writing, and another is the right or wrong. So similarly, you have to do solve this exercise out. I have given the solution, see it from there. The next exercise, choose the correct antonyms. You have to, you know what is antonym now, the opposite words. So here, hot, the opposite of hot is cold. So you're going to tick it and write the correct word. Foul and fair, foolish and intelligent. Similarly, you will complete this exercise in your book. And the last exercise, fill in the blanks with appropriate uh, homophones. You are going to do the homophones properly over here. So here we have come to the end of today's lesson. So we have learned synonyms, antonyms, and homophones. Synonyms are the words which mean same. Antonyms are the words which are the opposites, and homophones are the words which are pronunciated in a similar manner but they mean completely different. So, this much for today, children. Thank you and have a great day ahead.